Above 2 days, nearly 10 several hours. If you monitored each time of Mark Zuckerberg's evidence in front line of convention the 1 week, thou'll aware he rolling out one sentence and terrible many, I'll include my crew get behind to thou. Now several of these were bits of information Mr. Zuckerberg just didn't include to brush, such as why a particular ad for a policy applicant in Michigan didn't get adopted. Some pursue uninterruptible power supply, although, will need several difficult bribery of his crew, which they make could ensure though more than adverse headlines for the business, as it is constrained to disclose more than of its internal mine openings rather than it has always felt convenient in. Looking via the transcripts, I've calculated more than rather than 20 instances wherever Mr. Zuckerberg pledged to get behind to representatives in more than data. But these are the assignments I believe could reason the business the largest headaches, and ensure several demonstration answers. Set by Congresswoman Ben Lujan, Democrat, New Mexico. Thou ve told all controls their information, but thou collecting information on human beings who are not though Facebook users who include never signed a agreement, a confidentiality treaty. Duplicated, dark, profiles, detailed information of precisely which Facebook gathers on human beings who refuged though signed up to the facility has ever been a bit of secret. Though, seemingly, to Mr. Zuckerberg oneself. He testified how he didn't aware the period, but recognized the company did display non-users for safety need. Mr. Zuckerberg pledged to stake more than detailed information on which information is collected on human beings who don't mark up for Facebook, as a complete collapse of how lot information points it has on such who do. In a associated query, Mr. Zuckerberg will ensure detailed information on how users are tracked, on all their devices, while they are logged out of Facebook. Set by Congresswoman Frank Pallone, Democrat, New Jersey. I believe you should do how obligation creation new regulatory will be and difficult, corrupted trial. But one item Facebook could do law currently? Go to and choose a in pattern, one that requires users to solve to do things social, as is the failure, or largest famous, stock option for wiring substance currently. In a such stem, Mr. Zuckerberg was requested to get behind to Congresswoman Frank Pallone on how the business might believe collecting less than data on its users. Set by Congresswoman Steve Scalise, Republic, Louisiana. Was down there a guideline to put a prejudice in this algorithms? Or, at first, are you aware of the prejudice how lot human beings include looked at and analyzed and seen? One remarkable reception done by Mr. Zuckerberg up these hearings was how in spite confirming the business done big mistakes, no has been fired above the Cambridge Analytica case. Member Steve Scalise wants to get questions on accountable a move future. In cases wherever Facebook reverses a judgment to shoot substance, i.e. acknowledging it above moderated, which type of repercussions did such accountable person? If who created an algo how unjustly filter specific policy view, was down there any type of penalty? Set by Sen Ed Markey, Democrat, Massachusetts. We're outgoing these family to the largest predatory business predators in the nation who will utilize these family except we completely include a law on the books. On Facebook the minimal age of users is 13, not accounting the business's Courier for Guys app, that doesn't gather the kind of information Facebook's major app does. But for such elderly 13 to 18, or perhaps 21, which happens in such about so delicate year should be secured by more rigid rules, Sen Ed Markey offered. Mr. Zuckerberg told the concept honored a lot of debate, but perhaps not a new act. He pledged to get his crew to body out the detailed information. Set by Congressman Debbie Dingell, Democrat, Michigan. He doesn't question if you include a Facebook expense. Via such toolkit, Facebook is capable to gather data of all of us. It seems love anywhere you see down there is a key motive you to love or stake things on Facebook. Really, down there's one on the web page thou read law currently. A query to at low estimation how lot of Facebook's button are out down there might at first appear love an abstraction consumer demand, but the answer could be rather thing. The love button allow Facebook to path users on pages how are not portion of Facebook himself, provided more than information for advertisers. If he's though probable to tot up how lot button are out down there on the network, wait a quantity in the hundreds of millions, house hundreds of millions of pages in that Facebook is monitoring yours operation for its own national borders.